Hi, boys and girls. Today we are doing some review of adding and subtracting, and we are going to determine whether or not these problems up here, if you need to borrow before you subtract, or if you need to regroup while you're adding. Okay, and then we're going to solve them afterwards. So I'm going to do a few examples for you, and then you're going to try it on your own. So each time that you come to a new problem, you are going to ask yourself this question. So if it's subtraction, you're going to say, do I need to borrow before I can subtract? Okay, so remember, if we have a bigger number on top in our ones place, or whichever place you're looking at, than on the bottom number, you do not need to borrow. You can just go ahead and subtract. Now, if the number on top is smaller than the one on the bottom, then you do need to borrow. Okay, so like this example, 371 minus 258, I can't take 8 away from 1. There's not enough. So I do have to borrow. So I'm going to put, yes, I need to borrow, and then I'm going to solve it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and borrow from the tens place, take 1 away from him. Now he's 6, and put it back in the ones place. So 11 minus 8. Good, 3. And then 6 minus 5. Yes, 1. And 3 minus 2. Good. So 113. So make sure you have either yes or no here based on if you need to borrow before you can subtract, and then your answer as well as your work. Okay, what about this next one? 799 minus 311. So can I take 1 away from 9? Yes, I can take 1 away from 9. And it's the same number over here. So do I need to borrow before I can subtract? Well, no, because you can take 1 away from 9. So I'm going to put no up at the top and then solve. So 9 minus 1, 8. Another 9 minus 1 is 8. And then 7 minus 3. Good. 4. Okay, so that's for subtracting. And then the ones that are addition or adding, you're going to ask yourself, do I need to regroup while I'm adding? And so regrouping, remember, is just when you have more than 10 and you have to carry it over to the next place. Let me show you what I mean. Let's do this one over here. So we have to start the addition problem first before we can answer the question. That's just how you have to do it on this one. So 9 plus 3, what does that equal? Good, 12. So 12 is more than 10, and I can't just put 12 down here. That's not how I do it. So I have to put my 2 down, and I have to carry my 1 up here. So I did, in fact, regroup while I was adding. So I'm going to put yes on this one, and then I can keep going. So I'm going to do 5 plus 2 is 7, and then I can't forget that I need to add that 1 in as well. So 7 plus 1 is 8. And last is 6 plus 1, 7. Okay, last problem, 158 plus 131. I'm going to go ahead and start it, and if there's any time that I need to carry over a number because it's bigger than 10, then I do have to regroup. And if not, I put no. Okay, 8 plus 1. Good, 9. 5 plus 3. Yes, 8. And 1 plus 1. 2. So did I need to do any regrouping? Did I have to carry over a number into the next place value? Well, no, I did not. So I'm going to put a no right next to that equation. All right, so you guys are going to have these problems to do. Remember, you need to put yes or no next to each one based on if you needed to regroup for addition or if you needed to borrow for subtraction, and then solve each one and show your work. Good luck.